Well, the votes have come through and there were a few surprises, a few Republicans convinced to vote to convict, but overall we haven't seen the numbers hit the level that they would need to. You need a 2/3 majority to convict in the Senate, and that threshold has not been reached here. The notable names that we've seen include Richard Burr from North Carolina, a Republican senator who chose to vote to convict. He's soon to retire. Bill Cassidy from Louisiana, Susan Collins from Maine, Ben Sasse from Nebraska, Mitt Romney, who had been quite supportive of conviction from the get-go, also said that he was voting guilty. Lisa Murkowski from Alaska, and notably Mitch McConnell, who's quite the power broker within the Republicans, the Senate minority leader now for the Republicans. He did vote not guilty, and that was one of the things that people were really watching, what kind of indication he was going to give to his colleagues, because he really could have turned the tide against Donald Trump if he'd chosen to. What we also saw was this idea that if they did consider convicting, the reporting at the very early stages was Mitch McConnell was contemplating the idea because it could excise Trump from the Republican Party and allow them to start fresh, but that also runs the risk of isolating the base. What this also means is they won't be able to progress to a vote to preclude Donald Trump from running for office again. So this means Donald Trump could well make a return for 2024 and be a major headache for the Republicans going forward. The evidence put forward was quite brief. They chose today not to have any witnesses called. This has all been putting pressure on Joe Biden's legislative agenda as well, and it seems that they wanted to start the next week fresh so they could put a focus on the coronavirus pandemic response, some stimulus for the US economy, and for other kind of aspects about uniting the country, which at the moment is very divided, no more so than after a full week of revisiting what happened on January 6th.